The landmark Supreme Court case, Buckley v. Valeo, created a foundational distinction between campaign contributions and independent political expenditures. While this distinction was intended to protect the integrity of elections and the free speech rights of individuals, it has inadvertently created a chasm that allows vast sums of money to influence politics through super political action committees, super PACs, while still maintaining the facade of keeping money and politics separate. At face value, the court's decision seems reasonable. Limiting direct contributions to candidates can prevent undue influence or the appearance of corruption. However, the unfettered flow of money to super PACs, organizations that can raise unlimited sums from corporations, unions, and individuals and spend unlimited sums to overtly advocate for or against political candidates, raises serious questions. How can we argue that giving $5,000 directly to a candidate can corrupt, but giving $5 million to a super PAC supporting that candidate does not? Super PACs are required to be independent and cannot coordinate directly with the campaigns they support. However, this independence is often just a technicality. Many super PACs are established by close friends, former employees, or political allies of the candidates they support. Their actions, messaging, and strategies often align so closely with those of the campaigns that the notion of true independence becomes questionable at best. While direct contributions are capped, thus limiting the influence of any one donor on a candidate, super PACs can receive unlimited amounts. This means that a few wealthy donors can significantly bankroll a super PAC, exerting considerable influence over its operations. Can we genuinely argue that a candidate remains uninfluenced by a super PAC that spends millions promoting their campaign even if there's no direct coordination? The current system creates an uneven playing field. While the average citizen can only make limited direct contributions, the wealthy through super PACs have an outsized voice. This warping of democratic representation perpetuates a system where the political influence of the few outweighs that of the many. Buckley v. Valeo upheld the importance of disclosure, stating that the public has a right to know the sources of campaign funding. When we distill campaign financing to its essence, it's about messaging. Whether money is given directly to a candidate or to a super PAC supporting them, the objective is the same: to amplify a message. If we agree that the message backed by significant funds can unduly influence, then why does it matter if the messenger is the candidate or an ostensibly independent entity? In conclusion, the distinction drawn by Buckley v. Valeo between direct campaign contributions and independent expenditures through entities like super PACs is a tenuous one. If our goal is to prevent corruption or even the appearance of corruption, we must recognize that large financial contributions, irrespective of the conduit, carry potential influence. To genuinely safeguard the integrity of our democratic processes, we must treat direct contributions and super PAC donations with the same level of scrutiny and skepticism. Only then can we ensure a political landscape where the power of ideas, not the depth of pockets, determines the course of our nation.